Macca's Guides.
Hey guys, Macca here with a video about a game that recently came out. You can get 1,000 Gamerscore or a Platinum Trophy in under 20 minutes and for under $5. You guys have been tweeting at me about this game, so I checked it out yesterday on stream, and that game is Super Destronaut DX, and it is a Galaga-style shooter that you can very easily complete. The achievement or trophy list itself is also exceptionally easy. There are a total of 13 achievements, and all of them are pretty basic. You'll find yourself starting with the challenge mode in the game, and the challenges range between 15 seconds to a full minute. You'll have to complete the first 12 challenges. While you do that, you'll also unlock some stuff for defeating certain enemy types, and you may also unlock the achievement or trophy for dying. Now, none of the challenges are exceptionally hard. You'll see the gameplay for some of them on screen. You'll have to do such things as build a multiplier by shooting enemies and not taking damage, and making sure you kill a lot of enemies within a small amount of time so that your multiplier doesn't disappear. You'll have to make sure that you can get a certain amount of power-ups by shooting the main enemies at the top. You'll have to make sure you get some hits on some of the ghost enemies that fall from the sky when you kill them. You'll be dodging bullets and shooting enemies pretty basically, and there's nothing crazy hard about this. I would recommend definitely going for a power-up enemy, the big orange guy at the top, if he is on that wave. Otherwise, I would recommend trying to clear out the wave from left to right or from right to left. I found that this method ended up with me having the least amount of trouble clearing some of the waves or some of the challenges. After getting all 12 of the challenges, dying and whatever, you'll have most of the game done, and from that point on, you'll be ready for some of the other modes, including Classic Mode, which basically just makes you play the game with 3 lives. You keep going through waves and try to accrue as many points as possible. You'll unlock achievements or trophies at 25,000, 50,000, and 100,000 points. This one, in my opinion, was the hardest achievement or trophy in the game. In order to get 100,000 in Classic Mode, I found that I failed 2 or 3 times before I got the hang of it, although it wasn't hard by any means once I got the hang of it. Last but not least, I kind of rounded it up with Time Attack Mode. You'll need to grab 10,000 in Time Attack Mode, where you have a minute and a half and you can get hit an unlimited amount of times. I found that I got to 10,000 within less than 15 seconds, and then just basically waited for the timer to end. And then last but not least, I did Hardcore Mode, where I had to get 1,000 points, which personally I did in like 5 seconds, and at that point I died on purpose and got the achievement for completing or reaching 1,000 in Hardcore Mode. And just like that, within 19 minutes, I had my full 1,000 Gamerscore, knowing almost nothing about the game going in. You know, a minimal amount of skill was necessary in my opinion. It's definitely an easier game than Inksplosion, which I know a lot of you guys might have struggled with, and maybe you felt as though it seemed like it was easier than it actually was. But this game, in my opinion, and from what everyone in chat was saying, is a lot easier than Inksplosion, although it's definitely going to take you around 15 to 30 minutes, kind of depending on your skill. If you get stuck on a challenge or whatever, you can skip a challenge and, you know, do the 13th challenge instead of the first 12, so if that's something you need to do. But yeah, it's actually not a bad game either. Like you can see on screen, it's a Galaga-style game. It controls pretty well. It looks pretty good. I wouldn't say it's like a fantastic game, but right now it's $4, so you can't really go wrong with that, especially if you want the achievements or the Platinum Trophy. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Just a quick one for you today. I'll be back with some full game walkthroughs later this month. I have about 3 to 5 walkthroughs planned for some really easy Gamerscore for some longer games. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Special thanks to the amazing people on Patreon for supporting the show. And hopefully, I see you guys next time. Peace.